You know, I've told myself I won't go to South Africa again. I've been to South Africa once, and I went to Johannesburg. The history was terrible. The experience was bad. The people are just angry. They're angry. And I'm not sure who they're angry at, but
I tell you guys that South African xenophobics are actually going gaga. They are going nuts. Because tell me the reason why they had to call a board meeting, and in this board meeting they have Indians, Chinese, Pakistan, Indonesians, in fact foreigners that are doing businesses in South Africa, and they told them to close up, that South Africans want to make use of the stores. Xenophobic Jacinta and the rest of xenophobic South Africans. This is my Nigerian brother. He has the full documents. He is valid to stay in the country, but you guys refused him to use the hospital. He was showing you guys his ID, his valid document. What you guys told him was that he is not a South African and he cannot use the hospital. I think you guys said you're only against illegal immigrants. You guys came out to say you're only against illegal immigrants. And I love what this man did. He stand on his ground. See, Nigerians, this video I'm about to share with you all is a video of a Ghana MP that said he is never going to go back to South Africa. Even if they offer him a free visa to go to South Africa, that he would never go back there. What is the reason? He said when he visited South Africa, the kind of behavior, the kind of treatment they gave to him, that he never expected it. As an African, he never ever expected it. So this is not all about Nigerians, because I see some people going about saying, oh, Nigerians are always causing problems. This is just a hate towards Africans. South Africans just have this particular hate, this designed, configured hate towards Africans, and there is nothing we can do about it. So Africans, over to you. Nigerians, Ghanaians, so all those people are always blaming Nigerians. Any small thing, you blame my country people that, oh, my country people are causing problems. Meanwhile, they are well-meaning Nigerians that are doing so well in South Africa, that are working legally, but South Africans are not giving them that chance. They are not giving them breathing space. In this particular video, you're going to see everything. Everything is going to be exposed for you guys to see.
You know, I've told myself I won't go to South Africa again. I've been to South Africa once, and I went to Johannesburg. The history was terrible. The experience was bad. The people are just angry. They're angry. And I'm not sure who they're angry at, but the white people who oppress them. Now, they can't confront them. They can't engage them. They can't vent what it is they are angry about to the white people who oppress them. Okay? Economically, they are trapped. Okay? The factors of production in the country is far beyond their reach. If you go to Johannesburg on a few occasions when I was there, you go and in the mornings, they bring pickups and people are going to plantations and they are running to get in the pickup. So as many as can get in the pickup are the ones who have job for the day. Yeah. So they are trapped. There's a challenge in their country. But this challenge is not due to migrants coming to the country. People who go to the country, as other Africans who go there, they go there to contribute to the economy. They invest. They are not there to take their jobs. They have a situation which is governmental or economic within the setup of their country to deal with. Their government must provide for them, must engage the policies. The people that they are angry and complain about, their fellow Africans, are not their problem. In fact, South Africans are unique in a sense that they are very inward looking. And I make this point very intentionally because of my experience there. I went there, we took an Uber to the Apartheid Museum. We alighted. My phone was left on the seat. I got down to pay the driver. Then the driver bolted. Because yes, another person in the back said, oh, because he ordered the Uber on his phone, the money was taken directly. So I got down to pay him, and once he told me that the money has been paid and deducted from his account, I just shut the door, forgetting my phone was there. So the minute I shut it, I realized my phone was there, and we started calling this driver. He disappeared.
In Ghana, you got his phone back.
He disappeared. We called him, he shut his app off, we called Uber and all of that stuff. It took us 6 hours, and this guy was moving from Pretoria to here, and eventually we got him at Pretoria. We had to call one of the manager at the Apartheid Museum, called him and spoke their language to the guy. We had spoken to him through Uber. He said he didn't see anything. As soon as he left us, somebody bought the Uber, and so therefore that person must have taken it. Then the lady who was the manager there, we got friendly with her, and she said, oh, give me the number. He called the guy who had told us he didn't see the phone. Now in their language telling the woman, but yeah, you see the phone, if we can pay him 7,000 rand, he would give us the phone. So we agreed we'll pay him. So we chased after this guy. We go here and he keeps shifting. So we called the police. The lady called the police and said, look, what this guy is doing, he might end up bringing people to rob us. So we got plainclothes police people. We've got Uber for them. They sat in it and we had 2 cars. So we got to one position. He said, we're here. It was at 6 p.m.
Just tracking your phone.
Yes, at 6 p.m. Then this guy showed up. He went home, changed, had guns in his car.
Wow.
And met us at the location to give him my phone. So the minute he got there, we had the plainclothes police people. Once he got down, they surrounded the car and arrested him. And they checked the car, guns in the car. We took this guy to a police station. You know what? He was arrogantly telling the police people that why are they taking the sides of foreigners against him? That's what he told the police. That's what he told them in their language. So it was a lady who was.
Let the truth be told. Okay, let the truth be told. How do we reason with people like this? I think we are just like Ghana for because how are we going to have a reasonable conversation? Like, we can't reason with people like this. Now, if you think you can, tell me what is inside these heads. Tell me. I really want to know.
I tell you guys that South African xenophobics are actually going gaga. They are going nuts. Because tell me the reason why they had to call a board meeting. And in this board meeting, they have Indians, Chinese, Pakistan, Indonesians. In fact, foreigners that are doing businesses in South Africa, and they told them to close up, that South Africans want to make use of the stores. They asked them to close down their stores and evacuate from the country, that South Africans want to make use of the stores. What do you call this kind of action? This is the worst thing I've ever seen in my entire life. Like, South Africans, I don't know which planet they are from. These are the black sheep of Africa. South Africans are the black sheep of Africa. How can you tell people that are doing business legally in your country to vacate so that you can take over? And the worst part of it is that when they cannot maintain such businesses because they don't have business ideas, they don't have a business spirit, they cannot be able to control large amounts of money and businesses. I wouldn't say all South Africans, because there are South Africans that are doing so well in business. But you see these xenophobic people that are always going about, jobless people, going about telling people to leave their country, close down their shops. Those people, when they handle such businesses to them, they cannot do it. Just watch the video.
Able to hire South Africans because of these reasons.
Wait, so what you're basically saying is if two shops don't comply, we all suffer?
Yes.
And that's tomorrow.
That's why we said everything is over, because we've been speaking with them.
Xenophobic Jacinta and the rest of xenophobic South Africans. This is my Nigerian brother. He has the full documents. He is valid to stay in the country, but you guys refused him to use the hospital. He was showing you guys his ID, his valid document. What you guys told him was that he is not a South African and he cannot use the hospital. I think you guys said you're only against illegal immigrants. You guys came out to say you're only against illegal immigrants. And I love what this man did. He stand on his ground. See, Nigerians, this is the time for you guys to start, standing for your fellow Nigerians. It is the time for you guys to start standing for your fellow Nigerians. When you see Nigerians that are being, stepped upon in different countries, you guys keep quiet. I see videos of people trying to justify the actions of Nigerians in different countries, but there are Nigerians that are legally working, have their documents, employed by South Africans in South Africa, but xenophobic South Africans chose to chase them away from their hospitals and their place of work. And meanwhile, they cannot do such work. Tomorrow you see them coming out saying we are chasing away illegal. These are not illegal immigrants. These are legal immigrants in South Africa with their documents and papers intact. But you guys chose to chase them away. Let's listen to what he has to say. South Africans, this is no longer about illegal immigrants. You are xenophobic. You are wicked. You are heartless. You are cold-hearted to your African brothers. It is glaring that South Africans do not like Africans. This is it.
Are you immigration? You are not an immigration. This is my ID. And this is my ID. And give me the right. No, you don't have the right. Come and take advantage. No, you are not. Are you an immigration? Are you immigration? Yes, I am. This is my ID. I have an ID. No, call an immigration. Hey, back up!
Why are you
At this point, we are going to be leaving South Africa for South Africans because it is so glaring that they don't want foreigners in their country. Even with your valid ID card, even when you're fully documented, they will still restrict you from using the hospital. The hospital that is the most vulnerable place for people to go to is what they are restricting people from using. Just imagine the kind of heart they have. This is so bad. See, South Africans, the ancestors are watching. The ancestors are watching. The black ancestors are watching, and karma is very close.